Do you think you know what it takes to be a top-notch business analyst? It might be, by the way, not what you would expect it to be, because it's not just about crunching numbers or drawing flowcharts. Today's video will reveal the most essential skills that you need to land epic jobs about business analysis. Keep watching and you might just learn which ones. Okay, let's start with an IT business analysis perspective. It's the most well-known one. Jobs in this area include systems analyst, technical business analyst, requirements engineer, and functional analyst. From looking at these titles or hearing, you might think that they are the same or similar, and you wouldn't be too wrong. In general, all of them are focused on building software, but the difference comes in two things. First, from a degree of inclination towards the product or a technical side, and second, from what the specific company would indicate in their job description, and actually the second one is the defining factor. At the same time, the specifics of a company and their job description is the factor you couldn't change. You just need to work with what you have. What you can affect is having knowledge that is common for all IT BA professions. So, what do you need to become an IT business analyst in general? You can start with the knowledge of SDLC or software development lifecycle. Most IT projects exist in Agile environment, so you need to know what Agile is, what Agile frameworks are like Scrum, Kanban or SAFe. There are a lot of events, rules, ceremonies and approaches that people need to know to be a part of an Agile process. Secondly, the technical background. It is very important. If you're bad with technology, it's unlikely you get into IT business analysis. It grinds people gears to explain how to do some basic stuff on your PC actually. Because who are we kidding? If that's an issue for you, how would the person participate in a conversation about blockchain, virtual reality, or another cutting-edge technology? The good thing is that those skills are learnable, and here is what's going to be helpful. First, an understanding of client-server architecture and API, or how the internet works. Second is understanding of software architecture approaches and how software is built in general. Third thing is a general computer science. It wouldn't hurt either, but it's not a must, it's just something that is helpful. Fourth thing is knowledge of how databases work and maybe even some degree of knowledge of SQL and how BAs could benefit from it. So basically, anything that could help you speak to developers more efficiently is good for you as a BA. The next big thing is user interfaces and user experience. It is important for business analysts to understand how users interact with the products, because without this understanding you will be stuck with the backend development with no interface products, which means go to the previous point and learn about the technical background. Ability to understand how interfaces work, what makes people happy while using them. Knowledge of popular platforms guidelines like Android or iOS, how they build their products, is a great thing for business analysts. What I often suggest if you want to get better at this part of business analysis is to try a new app once a week, or a new website, or explore a new operating system if you haven't used it. Like if you're an iOS user, try Android. Try another web browser, try new things and analyze what you see, how it feels and what could have been done better. Pair this with tons of materials on the internet and boom, you stand out again. Another important thing is to know different solutions like different applications, payment systems, video hostings, platforms, all sorts of tax and applications that are out there. The important thing to know that is because when you're building an application or building the system, you always try to cut your costs, and knowing what you could use or buy without implementing it on your own is very important. Things like payment systems, maps, CRMs, ERPs, all kinds of stuff you may buy or use for free. The next perspective is business intelligence and job in there. First and very common job is the data analyst, a professional who uses technical skills to analyze data, identify trends, and provide reports to enhance organizational decision-making. Data analysts gather, process, and perform statistical analysis of large data sets. They transform this raw data into actionable insights through clear visual, written, and verbal communications. They often use tools such as SQL for querying databases, Python or R for data analysis to build software that reads data, or software like Tableau or Power BI for visualization. Data analysts also require statistical analysis and mathematics skills as a strong foundation as statistics helps them understand insights and get them from data through modeling and analysis. Next job here is business intelligence analyst or BI engineer. This is the person who analyzes complex data to help business gain insights into its operational and business processes. They use BI tools and software to transform data into intelligence that informs an organization's strategic and technical business decisions. BI analysts typically use BI tools like Microsoft Power BI or Tableau to create reports and dashboards. They also need strong SQL skills to extract and manipulate data efficiently. In addition, they require the following skills. First, strong business acumen. This skill allows BI analysts to understand an organization's strategic goal and align their data analysis and business intelligence activities with these objectives. It also helps them to focus on the most relevant data and insights, propose solutions that drive business growth, and effectively communicate findings to influence decision-making and strategic planning. The second important thing here is data modeling. It is essential as it provides a structured framework that BI analysts use to design how data is stored, connected, and accessed within databases. Effective data modeling facilitates more accessible and faster data retrieval for analysis, support, and data quality. And it also enhances the performance of BI tools. This, in general, leads to more insightful and actionable business intelligence. And finally, there is an ETL, extract, transform, and load. ETL is an approach that is crucial for BI analysts because it enables them to efficiently gather data from multiple sources, clean it, and organize into usable format. And of course, load into the data warehouse, a place where you store all the data you have from all the sources. This process makes sure that the data is accurate, consistent, and readily available for analysis. The next group of jobs I would like to discuss are from BPM perspective, or business process management. Assuming you have seen my previous videos or you know about this perspective in general, I will dive into jobs right from here. And we will start with process modeler. Someone has to capture and document business processes. The modeler ensures everyone has written instructions on how to perform their activities. Another role is a process analyst. This person is responsible for understanding the process design and performance trends to optimize business processes and increase overall business efficiency. So if the first person creates those models and documents them, this person analyzes as its processes, evaluates alternate process design solutions, and make recommendations for a change. And final job in this area is the process architect. This is the next level of process analyst. Architects are responsible for modeling, deploying, and continuously improving business processes. They apply complex frameworks and methodologies to build organization-level processes, usually using BPM agents, this like specific software for process automation. Process architects are also responsible for developing and maintaining standards and key performance indicators for processes. To become an analyst in BPM, you would need the following. First, you need to understand what is the process. What are the parts of the process, who performs them, how information flows between the nodes, etc. You need to be able to decompose even routine things you do, like preparing a dinner or driving home, into a series of steps, decisions, variations, and responsibilities. Secondly, you need to utilize BPM tools and techniques. Some of the most known are the bpmn and data flow diagrams to model processes, or STPOC and VSM for process analysis. Knowledge of BA tools for performing activities in BPM is also needed, as working with MS Visio, Lucidchart, Visual Paradigm, or other similar solutions. For some jobs, you must learn how to work with business process and workflow engines, like Camunda or any kind of robotic process automation solutions, or a wide range of multi-purpose or specific domain solutions. As BPM is about building processes, not software, third-party solutions or custom-built software become another tool in your belt, but not a goal. Knowledge of BPM methodologies and frameworks is also very important. You might have heard about Lean, Six Sigma, TQM, or TOC. These formal knowledge areas describe building efficiency and quality with the fewest expenses possible. As the process is a structured thing, you must apply formal approaches to build them. Moving forward to probably the most complicated business analysis perspective. A business architect plays a strategic role in organizations by aligning architectural strategy with business goals. They bridge the gap between the business strategy and technology on a large scale and focus on designing and analyzing business structures, processes, and operations to ensure that they align with business objectives and strategy. There is a second role here, an enterprise architect. This role focuses more broadly on the overall IT architecture and the organization. Their role is to ensure that the business strategy uses technology efficiently to achieve the goals. They look on a big picture of the organizational solutions to ensure that they work together effectively and efficiently. While both roles focus on architectural strategy, their scopes and focuses are a bit different. Business architects concentrate more on organizational business processes, capabilities, and functional design. They make sure that the processes align with the company's strategic goals. Enterprise architects, on the other hand, have broader perspective, and they focus on connecting IT and business strategies and managing the overall technology landscape to ensure it supports the business overarching objectives. As for examples of specific skills you need to have, here are a few. First is business architecture models. There are specific approaches to business architecture like BPMN, ITIL, and VRM. Building business capabilities is no easy task, requiring a system and thorough approach. Those models serve different purposes. For example, BPMN allows businesses to plan development, communication, and management. ITIL is a set of detailed practices for IT service management that focuses on aligning IT services with needs and the business. VRM, on the other hand, is a set of tools, principles, and practices that help companies to manage their interactions with vendors to maximize value from those relationships. Enterprise architecture like TOGAF and Zachman are also important in this perspective. They provide structured way to plan, design, and implement enterprise information technology structure. These frameworks help organizations structure how they use technology to achieve business goals, how to ensure consistency, how to ensure efficiency and quality of IT operation. Both frameworks are valuable lenses through which businesses can effectively plan, organize, and manage their IT infrastructure. They are often used to complement each other, depending on organizational needs and maturity of managing IT architecture. Finalizing our discussion is a set of agile jobs. These roles are essential in shaping products and services that meet business objectives and enhance customer satisfaction. Let's start with product analyst. The role of a product analyst is critical in gathering and analyzing data to make informed product decisions. This includes market research, user feedback, and usage data to understand what works, what doesn't, and what improvements can be made. The product analyst makes sure that the team has accurate, up-to-date information to make decisions that align the customer needs with business goals. The next job is user experience analyst. Also known as UX analyst, these professionals focus on users' interaction with products and how to improve that overall user experience. They conduct user research, they perform usability testing, they analyze user feedback to advocate for user needs. The insights gained are crucial in designing interfaces and functionalities that are user-friendly, effective, and, most of all, enjoyable. And finally, the product owner. This role is pivotal within agile development teams. Product owners are responsible for defining the vision of a product, managing the product backlog, and making sure that the best possible product is delivered. They prioritize needs, they outline project deliverables, and specify requirements for each development sprint. Product owners are the critical point contact between the development teams and the stakeholders, ensuring that all parties are aligned with the product's progression and outcomes. Let's break down what it takes to excel in agile jobs. First up is organizational setup and strategy alignment. An agile business analyst must understand the importance of defining key product roles and integrating management practices. You align products with the organizational strategy, making sure that every project supports the whole business goal. This includes identifying and utilizing artifacts that describe and support the product across its entire lifecycle. Moving on to team success and customer engagement. Here, structuring teams effectively is important. You drive success by deeply understanding and addressing customer needs. Expanding the product owner role is also vital. You'll need to build empathy with customers, you'll need to continually assess the product impact and guide its evolution based on ongoing feedback and competitive insights. Next, we have vision sharing and stakeholder engagement. In this task, your bread and butter are advocating a shared vision among stakeholders and promoting collective responsibility. You must engage stakeholders effectively, ensuring their support and contribution towards the project vision and strategy. Product delivery and evaluation are the key points here. Managing the product backlog, planning iterations, and releasing strategically, all these tasks aim to maximize product value. Validating product features and measuring performance across strategic product and delivery aspects ensure alignment with business goals. As for the finishing touch, you will still need general business analysis competencies for every BA perspective. Planning, elicitation, requirements like cycle management, and modeling are all critical to know. Depending on the specifics, your focus might be on requirements like cycle management or modeling or elicitation or even strategy analysis. At the same time, unless you work on a product, you will unlikely deal with solution evaluation, as this stuff is usually part of a product or delivery management responsibilities. I'd say that most of the time you will be eliciting requirements from the key stakeholders, translating them into requirement specifications and communicating with the development team. Later on the middle level and above, you might naturally shift towards the technical part if you choose so, or towards the business part of the business analysis job. And there you have it. We've explored some crucial skills that set exceptional business analysts apart in today's competitive landscape. Remember, being business analyst isn't just about handling data or managing project scope. It's about driving real change and creating value at every turn. And now you are better equipped to do so just that. If you like this video, don't be shy, hit the like button. It helps me reach more aspiring analysts like you. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss on more insights about business analysis. Do you have any questions, or maybe you want to share how you've used these skills in your career? Don't be shy again, comment below. I love hearing from you about your experience and your success stories. And if you enjoyed this video a lot, you can also support this channel. You will find a link in the description. Thanks for watching, keep learning, keep growing, and have a great time of the day.